Hi guys, in this video I'm going to talk about my latest box, which is Xauusd. So first of all, I'd like to talk about the objectives of the box. So at the moment, the current version gives between 2% and 6% monthly return with max drawdown below 5%. Obviously, this objective is for passing platform challenges as well as manage platform accounts. For cash account, you are able to scale, lot size to your desired return and max drawdown. So I'll be showing you in a moment how to scale up, lot size to monthly returns and max drawdown you want. So the box is actually can be run for cash accounts as well as for platform accounts. Initially, the box was designed for passing platform challenges and runs on platform funded accounts. So for cash accounts, no problem. You are, free to set, your objective monthly returns and max drawdown as you want. Now, one of the key features of the box is actually you are able to set the maximal daily equity drawdown to protect your platform account. So I'll be showing you in a moment how to do it. Right, you look at the inputs of the box. So there's an input which is a max daily drawdown percent. So by default, it's set to 4%. So when the box is actually hits 4% drawdown in equity, the box will close all open positions and stop trading. It actually would save your account for another day. So this feature is extremely important if you want to run the box on your platform account. For cash account, you can set whatever the max daily drawdown percentage you want. Another feature of the box is actually you are able to scale up or scale down lot size, to maximize your returns and drawdown. The box is actually very straightforward. The strategy behind the box is actually no martingale, so it opens one trade at a time. The box actually runs on MT5 platform only. I just repeated it in my previous video. So I programmed the box in MT5. The purpose is actually to protect the intellectual property, because so for MT5, the latest builds of MT5, which is very hard to crack the code. Which is the opposite of MT4. MT4 is easy for people can get the executable code, .xc4, and reverse engineer, okay, and convert it into the source code. So I don't want that to happen. So all my box from now on runs on MT5 platform only. All right, so let's move on to the fun part, which is run backtest. So basically, I test the box on FTMO, which is a popular platform today, and also Blackpool markets, which is based in New Zealand. So let's do the fun part, which is to run the backtest. Right, so one of the most important thing before you run backtest is actually you got to attach the box to the Go charts to create the news file, because actually the box filters the entry conditions, also integrating the news releases. So before you run the backtest, you got to attach the box to the chart. All right, so let's do it. So right, so here we are. All right. So you attach the box to the chart, which will automatically create the backtest news release file. So if you click on the experts tab, you will see the box actually will update the news released file. So here's where you can find the news release file. So in your empty file, go to File, go to Open Data folder. Right, the news file is actually stored in this folder of empty file. So you delete or everything up to terminal. You go to Command, you go to Files. Right, then you see US News because Go is actually affected by US news releases. So this is in this folder you find a bunch of news release files. So US News here. So if you are interested, you can open the file to take a look. All right, so this is news. So how the box creates the backtest news release. All right, now for live running, so for live running, so actually everything is actually done in the background, so you don't worry about anything. Right, so now let's get back to the backtest. Right, okay, you expert, you select the box and demo go. So the current version is 0.12. Symbol XAUSD. Select the time frame, so any time frame we do. So but it's recommended to use M5 time frame. Custom periods, yeah. For that you use a custom period. So let's say I want to test 1st of April this year to date. Today is Saturday, 10th of May, right? Now delays. So it's recommended to select random delays, or you can select any delayed amounts you want. 10 seconds, it doesn't matter. Modeling. Okay, modeling. Some people are very very careful. So they like to select every tick based on a real tick. But actually, the strategy behind the box is actually based on OJS LC. Open, high, low, close prices. So you don't need to run every tick, which takes a lot of time actually. You just run on 1 minute OJS LC, which is enough. Right, deposit enter any amount you want. All right, let's do it. Right, start. So yeah, it takes a while to finish. So if you look at the journal tab, right, and you see the box is actually reading the news release. So every day, and to filter out entry conditions. All right, so let's finish the test for this month, April. Yeah, you can do similarly for Black Book Markets broker. I do same thing. So I test the 1st April, so to date, and you compare, different brokers. The results actually might be slightly different because it depends on account leverage, also the spreads, commissions from different for extra brokers, but the difference is not much. All right, so waiting for the test to complete, and we want to look into the results, and I will tell you what to do to be able to pass the platform challenges quicker. Now, while waiting for the test to complete, I'd like to talk about the monthly returns. Now, the current version is actually provides about between 2% and 6% monthly returns. The next versions we try to achieve at least 10% monthly returns. So so you are able to pass the performance challenge within 1 month. So far, right? So to my experience, the bot is able to pass the performance challenge within 1 week, but that would take another couple of weeks for me, to design that version. For at the moment, you can expect to pass the challenge within 1 month. Now, all right, so nearly finished. All right, I want to talk about this important feature, which is to protect the mechanism to protect your profile account from going beyond max drawdown required by most of our prop firms. The drawdowns is actually 5% most of prop firms. I think so. Yeah, most prop firms requires you to have maximal daily drawdown 5%. So this feature is available for live trading only. Now for demo, it doesn't take this feature into account. Right. Now to support continuing developments, it's recommended to rent the bot for live trading for the first month to see for yourself. So if you're happy with the result, you can continue to rent, or you might go for purchase. So I put below the video or details of the offers. All right, so now take a look at I've been running the bot on platform accounts. So this is a live account. So yesterday is 9th of May. So the goal is to actually generate a couple of trades. Now, so I run the box, the goal box with minimal lot size. So next week I will scale it up to push returns, to be able to pass a performance challenge quicker. Right. So similarly, this is another platform account. This is a real account. So I run the goal yesterday. So this is the trades. So the profit so far. So I will scale up the lot size next week. Okay, to push the return. All right, so I think we finished the testing. Let's look at the equity curve. Yeah, this is the equity curve from 1st of April to date, and look at the stats. All right, so it's very interesting. You see the return is about $4,000, right? It's initial deposit is 100K, so about 4% return. Max drawdown is 0.91%. All right, so you look at the max drawdown. So in this case, right, you think that in order to push returns, I might increase lot size to double, right? Double, so the max drawdown would be 1.8%, which is far below 5% max daily drawdown required by prop firm, and the return would be $8,000, which is 8%, right? So if I scale the lot size to 3 times, so the drawdown is 2.7%. Let's say I want to scale this one to 3 times. Yeah. So by default, right? So I set a lot size 0.01 per 1K. So I want 3 times, right? 3 times. All right, let's see. Now, So before you run the bot on your real account, so I recommend to run the backtest to have some idea of the returns and drawdown. And so from there, actually, you are able to scale up, and scale down your lot size to your desired monthly returns and daily drawdown. Right. Let's finish, and let's finish the test, and we want to look back the back test results. All right. So okay. So while waiting for the back test to complete, let's talk about the offering. So basically, for current version, right? So you can range the box for 45 US dollars per month. Um, Now, so every updated version with 1% monthly returns, yeah, $10 will be added on top of the basic range, which is $45. So this is the first option for rent. Now for purchase, you might want to purchase the box for $95. So I want to split the purchase payments in 3 installments, 1 month apart from each other. So you don't need to pay me, one lump sum, upfront. You pay, 3 times. So to ease your financial burden, right? And also to check out the performance for yourself. I also offer the next option, which is private licensing. So if you want to use the box for your whatever you want, let's say you want to change the logo, you want to hook up your logo on the box, and to do a little bit of customizations on the box to your goal. So I'm able to do this for you. So under private licensing, please contact me for details, and we can go from there. One missing offer is actually I also do account management. So if you don't worry about the technicals, setup or something like that, so you can let me manage your accounts. Yeah, the details, you can contact me for details of account management in terms of profit sharing. All right. So I put the details as everything's under the link below the videos, and also you can download the demo version of the box on the link below the videos. Okay. All right. So the test is about to complete. So look at the start, right? So I increase lot size to 3 times. The most important number I want to look at is drawdown, right? The drawdown is 2.72%, which is far below 5%, okay, which is really safe because I set the max daily drawdown percent at 4%. So if the equity drawdowns reaches 4%, the market will close all open position and stop trading. So to make sure that when you backtest, right, and run the box on your live account, to make sure that you You look at the max drawdown and scales your lot size accordingly. And the returns is 13%, which already passes perform challenge. All right, let's do another test. Let's say I want to test March, right? I want to test March 2025. Let's see how it goes. All right, while waiting for the back test to finish, now the next box I'm working is actually Bitcoin, BTC USD, right? So please stay tuned for that box, because I got asked by many people to create Bitcoin box. Yeah. Okay, so that would be in the next video release. Now you are able to backtest the box actually from 1st January 2024 to date. Now I just want you to backtest the box from this date, because the box is continually updated, to take into account market condition changes. So backtest beyond this date is actually not very useful, because market condition actually changes all the time. So my job is actually to update the box, to market condition changes, to make sure the box is working, to the goals set before. Right, so we nearly finished the test for March 2025. All right, so this is equities for March 2025. Look at the stats. All right, so you look at the drawdown. The max drawdown is 1.51%, which is far below 5%, and the return is 4%. So in this guy, I think I can triple, no problem. You can triple is a little bit dangerous, because the max drawdown would be 4.5%. So double is okay. So double, the return would be 8%, right? Let's do for another month. Let's say February. Nice. So February. So yes, now the strategy actually behind the box can be applied to any pairs, any currency pairs, indices. like US 30. So yeah, I'm applying the strategy behind the box to US 30, or just a normal currencies, Euro USD, Bitcoins. Let's say conservatively, right? The block returns about 1% per month with max about 1%. So in order to pass the perform challenge, you would need 10 bucks, right? 10 bucks, the different different pairs. So that's one way to pass a perform challenges within 1 month with one single strategy. Okay, so I figured out one single strategy that can be applied to across different pairs. So I'm very excited to figure out such a strategy. Actually, it's taken me a long time, a couple of years. So this is not easy job. Okay. Yeah. So designing and testing the box that is able to test to pass the perform challenges is not easy, guys. A lot of challenges along the way, and it also takes a lot of time for testing. Not easy at all. Okay. All right. All right, for February, so look at the start. So return is a 1.46, return to 2%, not too bad for February. Yeah, so you can increase because we already increased lot size 2 times, so we don't want to take more the risk. Yes, but in this case, right, the drawdown is still very low. Yeah, you can double, but I don't want to do this. I want to take a risk. Yeah, so some months take 2%, some months take 3%, 4%, 6%. So let's do one more test for January 2025. Right, 2025. All right, let's see what happens. So at the moment, I'm figuring out, another strategy to be able to pass perform challenge within 1 week. So I got to go for more aggressive strategy. Yeah, most of my clients are very impatient. They want to pass a perform challenge, in a few days, which is very difficult, extremely challenging. Yeah, but that's the goal I want to achieve. Eventually, I want to pass any perform challenge within 1 week, which is a realistic goal. So if you if you don't want to get involved in technical stuff like setup, figure out lot size, etc. You can hire me to do account management for you, perform accounts as well as cash accounts. Then we do profit sharing. Okay, so so please contact me for profit sharing rates. So if you want me to do account management, so I love to do this because it's really fun to do account management for people. So I've been doing this for in the past couple of years. So that's really fun. I like it. Now, yeah, one thing you might interested. So if you want me to apply this strategy to any pairs, currency indices, commodities or whatever, you can hire me to do this for you. Okay, and we can negotiate the price for such customized box for you. All right. All right, let's look at the January 2025 backtest. All right, so in this case, we look at the drawdown is 2.69%, return the 5%. Okay, which is pretty safe, right? So, which is below 4% daily drawdown. So we set here by default 4%. So which is safe. Yeah, so January's return to 5%, so half of the goal passing platform challenge. So let's say you want to pass a platform challenges within 1 week. One of the feasible ways is to run multiple bots. You can run, US 30 gold, bitcoins, euro USD. So yeah, the more box you run, the quicker you pass the platform challenge. So that's my suggestions at the moment, right? All right, so so I think that's all for this video. So you can download, so you can download the demo Go box on the link below the video and backtest yourself. All right, and so you might rent the box for the first month to run on your live accounts. So after first month, you might continue to rent or purchase, or if you don't want to do anything, so you can let me manage your account. Okay, so this is my contacts. So thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.